Welcome back to Millionaire Coins. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1972 USA 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel. This isn't just any nickel, though. Its design, historical background, and rare variants make it one of the more intriguing coins for collectors. Whether you're an avid numismatist or just love the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, this 1972 nickel could be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1972 5-cent coin was part of the Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938 and is still ongoing. This series honors Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president, known for his work in drafting the Declaration of Independence. The Jefferson nickel design remained mostly unchanged from its introduction up until 2004, making this 1972 coin part of a long-standing American tradition. In 1972, America was a few years past the silver coin era, with most coins made entirely from base metals. The 5-cent piece was no exception. It was composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it its unique, slightly heavier feel. The coin itself represents a time when America was going through political and social shifts, adding a touch of history to each piece. Now, let's talk about design. On the obverse, we have a familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson. This profile designed by Felix Schlag was inspired by a bust of Jefferson and reflects a clean, classic style. On the reverse side, there's the iconic depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. This design element has remained one of the most recognized in U.S. coinage for decades. The details in this coin are what make it truly special, from the clarity of Jefferson's features to the fine detailing in Monticello's structure. Collectors love nickels with sharp, well-defined lines in both Jefferson's profile and the columns of Monticello, as these elements tend to wear down first over time. Here's where things get really exciting. The 1972 nickel might seem common, but certain variations and mint conditions can make it surprisingly valuable. Typically, the 1972 nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proofs. The mintage numbers were high, so regular 1972 nickels aren't particularly rare in circulated. However, what sets some of these coins apart are the rare mint errors. Some 1972 nickels display what's known as a full steps feature on Monticello. This refers to the number of steps visible at the entrance of the building on the reverse side. Only the most carefully struck coins show all 6 steps clearly, and these are highly sought after by collectors. For serious collectors, full steps 1972 nickels can fetch impressive sums at auction. Coins graded in top condition by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, have sold for several $1,000s. For example, a 1972 D nickel with the full steps designation graded MS 66 or higher has sold for over $15,000. But that's not all. Rare error coins from 1972, such as off-center strikes or double dies, are even more valuable. The double die error occurs when a coin is struck twice by the die in a misaligned position, creating a doubled image. These errors are incredibly rare and value to thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Let's talk real numbers. Here's a breakdown of auction prices for 1972 5-cent coins with significant value factors. 1972 nickel with full steps, graded MS 66** around $10,000 to $15,000. 1972 D nickel with full steps, graded MS 66 $12,000 to $20,000. Double die error in high grades can range from $20,000 to over $50,000 depending on the visibility of the doubling and coin grade. For a serious collector, these rare variants and error coins can represent a substantial investment, and they remain among the highest valued nickels in the Jefferson. Wondering if your 1972 nickel could be one of these valuable pieces? Here's a quick guide on what to look for. Flip the coin and look at Monticello. If you can see 5 or 6 complete steps with no breaks, you may have a valuable nickel. Check for any doubling on Jefferson's profile, the word Liberty, or the date. Doubling on these areas increases value. The better the coin's condition, the higher its value. Coins with minimal wear, high luster, and no visible scratches or dents will score higher at auctions.so. There you have it, a deep dive into the world of the 1972 Jefferson nickel. From its historical roots to the rare variants that can make it worth tens of thousands of dollars, this coin has much more to it than meets the eye. If you're lucky enough to find a high-grade, full steps, or error version,